Hello folks, this is Anthony from the Facebook group and YouTube channel Honda Snowblower Enthusiast, the only Honda Snowblower channel on YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to install an impeller kit the way I do on an HSS 928. The same would go for a 724 and HSS 1332 if you're having troubles with wet snow, clogging, and sticking too much. Sometimes an impeller kit can really help your situation. Hi, this is Anthony. I'm going to show you really quick now. We have another video on this on the HS models. It's almost the same. There's a couple differences I'll show you. Now on YouTube, there's another way to install the impeller kit without removing the augers. I don't do it that way because when I service a machine, I'm going to remove the augers and service them. Here's my augers on this machine. I can't get this auger off the gearbox, so I sprayed some penetrating oil down here to take it off. And then I'm going to clean up the shafts and put anti-seize grease on them. Plus on your impeller, I took the top off and it was all rusty and everything. This machine's really not that old. So I took this off and put some anti-seize grease on the two surfaces and put it back together. Now I can't emphasize this enough. Always use the Honda shear bolt. Don't use a hardware bolt. You're just going to cause yourself problems if you do it that way, okay folks? So let me start. I removed the augers. We have a video on how to service the augers and how I take them off and everything. So I'll put a link to that at the end. So what I do is I put the impeller in, and then I'll use my you've got a backing plate and you got a rubber. And what I do is I put the rubber on here up to the drum and use a scribe to mark the rubber so I know where to put it. I take the impeller out, put it in a vise, and then I can line up my backing plate. See, the backing plates for these HSS models are slightly different. So you put it on there flush with the end of the fan, and then you mark your holes with a punch. Okay, so I'll mark them with a punch, and then I can drill the holes. Then I can drill the holes with the into the rubber paddle, and put the rubber paddle on where when I marked it with the scribe, and then I can put it back into the machine and make sure that it's right. If it's too tight, let me see if I can get this back on. Okay, like you want the paddle to be slightly touching the drum. You don't want it dragging. Okay, if it's too tight, you can take the impeller out and use a flap disc to shave it down a little bit, or you can use something else to shave it down. It takes a little bit of trial and error to get it right. So you do one paddle, then take it off, then do the other paddle, and then take it off, and then do the other paddle. If it's a little bit tight, that's okay, as long as you can turn the impeller. It might be a little bit of drag, and you just shave it down a little bit. And then when you break it in, I spray some WD-40 around here so I can break in the paddles. So that's pretty much it, folks. Check out our video on servicing the augers on an HSS 724-928-1332. And check out our video. I'll put another link at the end of this video on how to do the HS model. So it's pretty basically the same. There's just a couple differences. You know, the kit the kit that I bought on Amazon was $35. It's a little bit different. The hole's in a different place than the HS models. And plus on your on your HS models, you've got this lip that you have to stay clear of. So if you have any questions, please visit our Facebook group, Honda Snowblower Enthusiasts, and check out our YouTube channel and subscribe. I really appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.